Where are YouTuber Piper Rochelle and momager Tiffany Smith now? So this was a documentary on Netflix.
So this I watched in one sitting.
Yes, that I also. It was short. It was only like 45 minutes an episode. I mean, like if I could watch 70 hours in a week, this was nothing. But it actually, that whole show ties into the social experiment. And not only did it put these children into like basically just like influencers, right? It isolated them from their families.
Yeah, one of them is still not speaking to his mother.
Right. So isolation from families, believe that this is like, in order for you to be in, because, you know, they were like kicking people out and then telling everybody unfollow them. So like, that's also like breaking people down versus like trying to be like understanding, be like, okay, it doesn't work out. Like,
right.
It is what it is. Like, that's it. You break the relationship and it's over with. That doesn't mean you have to like hate each other and like trash each other on social media. Like, it's crazy. And these were their kids. They were like 12, 13 years old.
Yeah.
It's insane. And I think that, you know, the whole family model, and I think now, and I kind of like the parents of the children who were bad influenced into it. I think that's something to speak about too, because a lot of them were on the show. My question is like, where were you? This is
right.
your child.
Before I watched the show, I was just like very upset with the parents, and I was like, wait a minute, hold on. So now you're having this whole new show, this whole new Netflix show, speaking about what happened on the show that you gave consent to your children to be on.
Yeah.
So therefore, you must have known what's going on or saw some signs that something is off.
Some of them lived in that house that they rented.
Yes. And also you all collected some sort of fees.
Yes.
Like this wasn't just her that she collected the majority of it.
Right.
Yeah. Once like you got kicked off the show, obviously it all ended. But when you were on the show, you didn't find anything odd.
Wrong. Yeah.
You didn't find anything odd. You didn't find it odd that your child was up at 2 a.m. doing stupid videos?
Right.
That was not odd to you?
Right.
I understand they wanted to do it, but children want to do a lot of silly things.
Right.
And we do say no.
Right.
We do say no. When that threshold is, crossed.
Right.
And you've had enough, or you don't agree with it, or you don't find it to be the right thing to do, you say no. I mean, that word no still exists.
Right, right. And it's gentle parenting.
So where was your no?
It wasn't there because the money was coming in.
Right. So I'm sorry, but like, yes, I felt bad for the children, because they probably didn't understand what's happening because they were little.
Yeah.
But their parents understood.
Yes.
And even if they didn't know the whole story, even if they didn't have all the puzzle pieces in place and they didn't have a clear picture, but you had something.
Yeah.
You had the night shootings. You had your children getting hurt. Your children, I am sure, came home and said, oh, I kissed this one.
Yeah.
And I'm 9.
But a lot of it was also like in the 3rd, 4th episode, there was a parent who lived in that house and their child lived in that house.
The one that shopped.
Yeah. And they were all living there. You see what's happening. A lot of the stuff was filmed in the house. So you're there.
Yeah.
Unless you just left your child to their own
devices. No, she said she lived in the house.
Right, but I'm saying...
Until she couldn't take it anymore.
Right.
That was 12 years.
Yeah.
Or something like that. Yeah. It was an obscene amount of years.
Yeah,
it wasn't a year.
Right. It wasn't like a couple of months. Right, right.
It was like several years of you watching this, of you
knowing
exactly what's going on.
It hit them when the children started isolating from them, like to the point where they probably didn't want anything to do with them. And that's when that all unraveled. And of course, like some of the kids that spoke out, that lived there, and they were like, they didn't realize they were children. I think I have nothing
fun.
Yeah, but the parents are the ones to blame, essentially.
Absolutely, I agree.
Yeah,
I agree. Like I said in the beginning, I was like, well, these parents are 100% to blame. And as I was watching the show, they're not 100% to blame, but I still put a large amount of blame on them. Yeah. Of course, like what she did was crazy.
Right. Yeah, it was.
Crazy. Like
nobody's denying that.
Like, if you want to do that to your own kid, you should be arrested.
Yeah, yeah.
And doing that to other kids, I don't even know. You should be double arrested.
Crazy. Yeah, yeah.
But where were you? You were the adults. Where were you?
Yeah.
What was she going to do? Okay, she cancels you from social media. You're part of the cancel culture now. but your family's intact, your children are happy, everything's okay.
Yeah.
Give me a break.
Yeah.
And on that note, thank you very much for watching. Until next time, please
Don't-
subscribe.
Don't forget to subscribe. Bye.